Welcome back to the channel and coin lover. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Jefferson Nickels, specifically the 1972 D and 1996 D 5-cent coins from the United States. You might have seen these coins countless times, but what if I told you that some of them could be worth far more than just 5 cents? In this video, we'll take a closer look at what makes these coins special, including rare errors, mint marks, and high-value examples that collectors are actively searching for right now. So, if you've got some old coins lying around, make sure to watch till the end. You might just discover a hidden gem. Let's get started. First coin. The 1972 D Jefferson Nickel, a coin from the United States that carries both historical significance and collector appeal. This particular nickel was minted in Denver, which is indicated by the D mint mark, and it belongs to a long-running series that began in 1938, featuring Thomas Jefferson on the obverse and Monticello on the reverse. The 1972 issue represents a time in American coinage when production numbers were high, yet subtle variations and condition levels still create meaningful differences in value and desirability among collectors, especially when the coin is found in uncirculated condition, which means it has never entered general circulation and retains its original mint luster and detail. Understanding the concept of uncirculated condition is essential for evaluating the value of a 1972 D Jefferson Nickel, because coins that have not been used in everyday transactions preserve their original surfaces free from wear and damage. These coins often display a bright or satin-like finish and sharper details compared to circulated examples. Grading systems, such as those used by professional coin grading services, classify uncirculated coins with mint state ratings ranging from MS60 to MS70, with higher numbers indicating better preservation and stronger visual appeal, which can significantly impact the coin's market value. The 1972 D Jefferson Nickel was produced in large quantities, with hundreds of millions struck at the Denver Mint, making it a common coin in general. However, common does not necessarily mean without value, because collectors seek the finest examples with clean surfaces, strong strikes, and full detail, particularly on the steps of Monticello. On the reverse, coins that exhibit full steps, meaning the lines on the steps of the building are clearly visible without interruption, are especially desirable and can command higher prices in the collector market. When evaluating the worth of this coin, it is important to consider factors such as condition, luster, strike quality, and the presence of any marks or imperfections. Uncirculated coins with minimal contact marks and strong eye appeal can be worth significantly more than average examples, while lower-grade uncirculated coins might only carry a modest premium over face-value. Higher-grade specimens, especially those graded MS65 or above, can reach values that attract serious collectors and investors in the numismatic community. Market demand also plays a crucial role in determining the value of the 1972 D Jefferson Nickel. Collectors who specialize in building complete sets of Jefferson Nickels often seek high-grade examples from each year and mint, which creates steady demand for well-preserved coins. Auction results and dealer listings provide insight into current market trends, showing how values fluctuate based on supply, demand, and overall interest in coin collecting as a hobby and investment activity. Another aspect to consider is the historical context of the early 1970s in the United States, a period marked by economic changes, inflation concerns, and shifts in coin production practices. Although the composition of the Jefferson Nickel remained consistent at 75% copper and 25% nickel, the broader environment influenced how coins were produced, distributed, and eventually collected, making each piece a small but tangible connection to American history. Collectors often store uncirculated coins in protective holders or albums to preserve their condition. Over time, exposure to air, moisture, and handling can degrade a coin's surface, leading to toning or damage, which reduces its value. Proper storage in climate-controlled environments, along with the use of archival quality materials, helps maintain the original appearance and ensures that the coin retains its collectible status for future generations. For those interested in subscriptions or ongoing collecting programs, many coin dealers and numismatic organizations offer services that provide regular shipments of coins, educational materials, and updates on market trends. These subscriptions can help beginners and experienced collectors alike stay informed about new discoveries, grading standards, and investment opportunities while building a curated collection that may include coins like the 1972 D Jefferson Nickel in various grades and conditions. Creating a YouTube presentation script about this coin involves combining historical information, grading insights, market analysis, and visual storytelling. A detailed script might guide viewers through the design features of the coin, explain how to identify the D mint mark, demonstrate how to assess condition under magnification, and compare different grade levels, while also discussing current values and tips for buying, selling, and storing coins effectively. Engaging narration and clear explanations help make the content accessible to a wide audience, from beginners to seasoned collectors. In conclusion, the 1972 D. Jefferson Nickel in uncirculated condition represents more than just a 5-cent piece. It is a collectible item that reflects craftsmanship history and the enduring appeal of numismatics. Its value depends on a combination of condition rarity within high grades and market demand, and while many examples are common, truly exceptional coins stand out as prized additions to any collection, making the study and appreciation of such coins a rewarding pursuit for anyone interested in the rich world of American coinage. Next coin. The Jefferson Nickel 5 cents coin from the year 1996 with the D mint mark representing its origin from the Denver Mint. This coin is part of a long-running series in United States coinage history and holds both everyday familiarity and collectible interest for many enthusiasts across the world. In this extensive discussion, we will carefully examine its historical background, design features, minting details, condition, grading, market value, and the subtle factors that influence how much such a coin may be worth today, especially when it is described as being in fine condition, which is a specific grade within numismatics that reflects moderate circulation but still retains visible detail. The Jefferson Nickel series began in 1938, replacing the earlier Buffalo nickel design, and it features the portrait of Thomas Jefferson on the obverse, while the reverse traditionally shows his famous home Monticello. The 1996 issue continues this long-standing design tradition, and the D mint mark located on the obverse side near Jefferson indicates that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint, which is one of the primary coin production facilities in the United States, producing billions of coins annually and contributing significantly to circulation coinage. When discussing the composition of the 1996 Jefferson Nickel, it is important to note that it is made from a copper-nickel alloy consisting of 75% copper and 25% nickel, giving it durability and resistance to where this composition has been standard for nickels since 1946, and helps explain why many examples of this coin still survive in circulated condition today. Although the fine condition grade indicates that the coin has seen some use in everyday transactions, yet still maintains readable inscriptions and recognizable design features. The grading term fine condition in numismatic language generally refers to a coin that shows moderate wear across the high points of the design, such as Jefferson's hair and the steps of Monticello on the reverse. However, the major details remain visible and the coin is not excessively damaged. Collectors often use grading scales such as the Sheldon scale, where fine typically corresponds to a numeric grade around 12 to 15, and this level of preservation plays a key role in determining the coin's market value, as condition is one of the most important factors in coin collecting. In terms of mintage, the 1996 D. Jefferson Nickel was produced in very large quantities, reaching into the hundreds of millions, which means that it is not considered a rare coin in general circulation. Rarity is a major driver of value in coin collecting, and because this particular issue is common, it does not command high prices under normal circumstances. However, there are exceptions when coins exhibit exceptional preservation or possess unique characteristics such as mint errors or unusual toning. For a 1996 D. Jefferson Nickel in fine condition, the typical market value is generally close to its face value of 5 cents, although in some collector markets it may be sold for a slightly higher amount, such as 10 to 20 cents, depending on demand and presentation. It is important to understand that coins from this era are still relatively modern and widely available, which limits their premium unless they are in uncirculated condition or graded by professional services with higher numeric scores. Collectors who are interested in this coin often include it as part of a complete Jefferson Nickel collection which spans decades and includes various mint marks and special varieties. Completing a full set can be an engaging hobby, and even common coins like the 1996 D play an essential role in achieving that goal, and for beginners this type of coin offers an accessible entry point into numismatics without requiring significant financial investment. Another factor that can influence the value of a coin like this is whether it has any mint errors such as off-center strikes, double dies, or planchet defects. These anomalies can significantly increase the coin's worth, even if the base issue is common. Collectors often search through rolls of nickels hoping to find such rare variations, and while they are not common, they do occasionally appear and can transform an otherwise ordinary coin into a valuable collectible. Preservation and storage also matter greatly for maintaining or potentially increasing the value of a coin. Keeping it in a dry environment away from moisture and contaminants helps prevent corrosion and discoloration. Many collectors use coin holders, albums, or protective cases to safeguard their coins, and even a coin in fine condition can retain its appeal if it is properly cared for over time, which is especially important for those who view coin collecting as a long-term hobby or investment. In conclusion, the 1996 D. Jefferson Nickel in fine condition is a common yet historically meaningful piece of United States coinage. It represents continuity in design and function and serves as a reminder of the everyday role coins play in commerce. While its monetary value may be modest, its educational and collectible value can be significant, particularly for those who appreciate the details of numismatics and the stories behind each coin, making it a worthwhile addition to any collection and a fascinating subject for extended discussion and learning. Thanks for watching.